This is not just old footage. Something about this video is seriously wrong. People say this was found in a collection of early recordings, completely unedited, just raw footage. At first, it looks normal, just black and white clips of people, but then you start noticing it. Their faces, the way they move, doesn't feel human. Their expressions stretch too far, like their skin doesn't have limits. Their smiles feel forced, unnatural, almost like they're learning how to act human. And the scariest part, they don't react to it at all. No pain, no hesitation, just normal to them. Some clips show their faces shifting in ways no real person can control, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. People online are convinced this isn't just old footage. They think something else is in these videos, something pretending to be human, and for a split second it slips.
This is one of the most disturbing videos found in the Epstein files. In the video, Epstein is filming himself very closely. You can see swelling in his mouth and strange, uncontrolled lip movements. At first, the video does not seem shocking. So why did it have such a big impact online? Some internet users connected it to a very rare and deadly disease linked to certain practices that cannot be named directly here. This disease is called Kuru, a brain disorder first discovered in the 20th century among people in Papua New Guinea. Kuru is not caused by a virus or bacteria. It is caused by prion, which are damaged proteins that slowly destroy the brain. It works in a similar way to mad cow disease. What looks strange in the video is not the mouth swelling, because Kuru does not cause visible swelling. The strange part is the uncontrolled mouth movements. In brain diseases, early signs can include loss of muscle control and speech. She didn't have to cut me off. We were nothing. Your love, she treat me like so love.
Welcome back, YouTube, to all my regulars and my new viewers to another episode of Tay Wizzle Reaction. We on our way to 250 subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for tapping into the channel, showing y'all love and support. If you want to catch me live, go to kick.com/TayWizzle every day at 5 p.m. Or you can go to tiktok.com/TayWizzle276 every day at 8 a.m. except for Saturdays. Today we are reacting to the most disturbing videos on the internet. Now I know you done seen those crazy videos on the internet where there's no explanation for nothing that's going on. Science can't even explain it because sometimes it goes against what we know as reality. In certain videos, I believe that the person who posted it be trying to tell us something. Some of these people be knowing more than they lead us on to believe. You got people that have escaped classified facilities and got knowledge of classified information that's starting to come forth and expose the truth. And some of these people are just like you and me, regular people who just so happen to catch an anomaly on camera. And I know it's crazy that people pull out their camera instead of helping people most of the time. But at the end of the day, if you was to tell a person of what happened, a lot of times they wouldn't even believe you. So in certain situations, we gotta be thankful for video proof. Even though some of them real and some of them fake, we have yet to confirm. So let's watch a couple of them for ourselves and decide then. If you're new to the channel and you like the content, consider hitting that like and subscribe button so you can be notified when I drop a video or updating you on the old one. Now let's jump into it.
A security camera records a child who's inside a crib when something downright creepy is captured. The child's mother had posted the following video as she doesn't know what to make of it. She was in the same room as her son when out of nowhere he began to cry. It wasn't until watching the footage that she was left disturbed. The mother writes, "I'm still trying to figure out if the camera glitched or something pushed my baby. This is what was caught."
Damn. That goes Patty.
The child, all of a sudden, disappears from the camera's view. It appears that he was pushed over forcefully. The question is, though, what exactly had pushed him over? The cradle in the back continues to swing as the child vanishes from the frame, suggesting that this wasn't a glitch. If it was, then the swing would have skipped a frame, just like the child had. But, as you can see, not a single frame is skipped. So then, if this wasn't a glitch, then what was it? No one else is seen in the room except the mother and child, and nothing appears to have pushed him over. As with all videos, it's up to you to decide if this is something paranormal or not. The child's mother has yet to figure that out. But as always, feel free to share what you think.
While. When Javier knocked on the front door, there was no answer, so he decided to climb over the fence into Antonio's backyard. For some reason, he made his way to the back door of the house. The door was slightly open.
Antonio! Antonio! Raro, che. Toño, soy yo. Javier. Puta madre. ¡Ey! Loco! Soy Javier, boludo. Che, loco, ¿sos vos? Ya fue, boludo. Vine a ver qué onda, ¿cómo andás? ¿Estás bien?
They just be investigating and exploring.
Che, loco, si sos vos, salí. ¿Escuchan eso?
Javier had no idea what was going on inside. He didn't want any part of it, so he decided to get out of there and call the police. But just as he was about to leave, he heard a strange noise coming from somewhere behind him.
I do not blame yo. I would have broke too.
Inside a house, when they capture something pretty creepy on camera, one of the friends appears to be doing an online challenge, while the other records him doing it. However, what happens moments later leaves them both terrified. Watch.
Right, do it again because I'm filming this time. No, go on. Right, yeah. How many you got left?
Only two left, so it's...
Right, well, yeah, just do two then.
yeah, this is, we're eat some Mentos and drinks as well, so don't know what special ones, but there's only two, so...
It's fizzy, it shouldn't work. Working?
No.
You should go on, give it a bit. Give it a bit. What's it?
No. What? What? What's up?
Dude.
What?
Dude.
What?
Look.
What?
Look. Look, let me out.
A rattling sound can be heard inside the other room before the door opens and things fall on their own. Not much else is known about the video, so it's hard to be sure if it's real or not. But regardless, the reaction appears to be genuine. Had they captured something paranormal or not?
Whose blood was you drinking?
I didn't.
Where'd the blood come from?
Dad killed the animal and got the blood from the animal.
What kind of animal did he kill?
A mole.
A mole? You mean to tell me he had a big meeting out there to kill a mole?
Well, let's show Dad there was a mole.
What's wrong?
It's wrong, my friend.
Though it's censored here, the image shows 3 young boys staring blankly at the camera as they stand behind a badly decomposed body. Understandably, this image caused a lot of intrigue on the forum, as other users began to press for more information, and sure enough, it was a story that Lata knew well.
3, 2, 1. Happy New Year, everybody! Happy 2005!
It was New Year's Eve, the final day of 2004, when a group of teenagers made their way down into the catacombs to begin their celebration. This wasn't super uncommon at the time, as many of the entrances to this labyrinth were very easily accessible. This one in particular just so happened to be located directly next to the public school, School 56, and had just been left wide open, making it the perfect place for friends to sneak a few drinks. As the group began to grow more intoxicated, one of the girls wandered off in search of a place to relieve herself. However, she apparently took one too many turns, and soon found herself completely alone. She cried out, but the tunnels were just too complicated. Each step she took led her more and more into obscurity. Her friends tried to find her, or maybe they didn't, we really don't know. But in their drunken state, they left the tunnels without their friend, and never went back to find her. If she did have a flashlight, it wouldn't have lasted long, and for days she likely wandered deliriously through that pitch-black maze, until after what was likely at least 3 awful days, she passed away, with her body being found approximately 3 miles away from the nearest exit. And looking at one of the only attempted maps of this tunnel system, she never stood a chance.
Look at that map though, like damn, whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, she was not getting out of that, bro. I don't even know how people get out of that on a regular if you go too deep into there.
This is one of the most disturbing real videos ever taken from the dark web. Watch it to the end if you're brave. The footage shows a burial in progress. A deep hole has been dug in a cemetery to place the coffin of a person who has just passed away. Everything looks normal at first. People stand nearby. The ground is still. Nothing seems out of place. Then it happens. As the boy approaches the edge of the grave, a hand suddenly emerges from beneath the ground. Not a shadow. Not dirt shifting. A hand. It pushes him and pulls him toward the hole. For a brief moment, you can clearly see fingers coming out from under the soil, reaching upward from inside the grave. This isn't a blink and you miss it detail. The movement is clear. Deliberate. The hand comes from below the earth, from the very place where the body is about to be buried. Many who've seen this video say they've never witnessed anything like it before. Not on TikTok. Not anywhere else. Some claim it's fake. Others say it's staged. But no one has been able to give a clear, reasonable explanation for what those hands are or where they came from.
I bet.
And that's what makes this video so unsettling. So I'm asking you directly, what do you think pushed him from under the ground?
Remember? Your friends?
No, I don't remember. Please get out. Please get out of my apartment. Please go of my apartment.
A man who she doesn't know suddenly appears in her apartment. He most likely walked in after seeing the door was unlocked. Now, while it's unsure if they caught him, viewers are completely baffled by something else in this video. Somehow, the door opens on its own right when Jeanette is heading towards it. In the heat of the moment, she didn't realize this until much later when viewers pointed this out.
Okay, update. I'm just as confused as you guys are. I have no idea what happened. All I know is whatever happened, I'm grateful to whatever opened this door, because if this didn't open, I don't know, some things probably would have happened. So.
Now thankfully, Jeanette makes it out safely and immediately gets help. But despite this terrifying encounter, nothing would prepare her for what occurred only a few nights later. As she writes, "I have no words to explain this."
Damn, it just seemed like she just prone to paranormal events.
Late at night, when a mother quickly grabs her phone to record this video, she lays in bed across from her daughter, who just told her a few hours ago that she was scared of sleeping in her room. According to the mother who sent me this, she was terribly shaken up by the events of that night. Something in her home had felt completely off, and she needed to record this. While taking this video, she captures this.
So, my daughter's sleeping with me in my bed tonight. She kept saying that she was really scared of something in her room. I'm a little bit shaky. I don't know if you guys can tell, but... So this is the same toy that used to go off in the past. And it's always terrified me since. Because I would ask it questions and it would answer with noises.
The hell? Y'all see that hand at the end? The finger started pointing with all these evil people in the world, all the rituals they doing and the satanic stuff. I wouldn't even believe if I mean, if this stuff true, bro. Like, I believe it's true, bro. Never know what type of spirits or gates they done open and release.
Now the following video comes from an account that posts videos of firefighters putting out fires. All the videos on this page appear to be meant for educational purposes, from showing procedures that a firefighter must follow during critical situations, to demonstrating how a fire truck navigates through traffic. An aspiring firefighter can find these videos pretty useful. However, one video in particular might seem a bit strange to the person who's watching this for educational purposes. Unlike most videos, this one is pretty creepy. On March 10th of 2025, a man is recording a vacant property that's burning down in the middle of the woods. As he films, something is captured that's left many viewers unsettled. Now the man recording owns this property, and he had no idea that during this footage something pretty creepy happened. I'll play the rest of the footage and let you see for yourself. This is what he caught.
You should see it right now. It's amazing. Look through the window. Woo. Let's get out of here right now.
A woman standing by her apartment window accidentally captured something deeply disturbing on camera, and once people saw the footage online, they started calling it one of the creepiest videos ever recorded. It started late at night when it noticed movement near a narrow alley across the street. At first she thought it was just a person walking in the dark, but when she zoomed in with her camera, her stomach dropped. Stepping slowly out of the shadows was a tall black figure. With impossibly long legs, its body looked unnaturally thin and stretched almost too tall to fit inside the alley. People online began comparing it to the terrifying Japanese legend of the 8-foot woman, but this thing looked even darker and far more twisted. The woman instantly started panicking and backed away from the window, but before she could even process what she was seeing, she noticed something even worse. Directly across from her building inside the darkness, the street. a massive shadow had started appearing, and it was getting longer every second, like something was slowly standing up and watching her. From below, the video cuts off right before she starts screaming, and trust me, part 2 gets even crazier.
This is easily one of the most disturbing and saddest cartel videos I've seen in a while. On May 7, 2026, a disturbing video surfaced inside my private Discord server. The video was filmed at night somewhere in Brazil near a jungle, and it opens right in the middle of chaos. Two baddies are seen sitting on the ground while a cartel member behind the camera holds them hostage at gunpoint. The cameraman first pans toward a Brazilian girl wearing a blue top. He shines a flashlight directly into her face. She looks completely disturbed. Her expression says everything. It looks like she already knows what's coming and already accepted it. The camera stays on her for a few uncomfortable seconds before slowly moving to the second girl. And guys, this girl is fucking hot. She's wearing a black dress and looks absolutely broken. Her eyes are full of tears and she looks seconds away from completely breaking down. And guys, honestly, my heart broke for her, but not for the ugly one. Hell no. Anyways, you can literally see the fear in her face. The camera lingers on her for a few more seconds, then she slowly lowers her head and the video cuts to black. Guys, before I tell you how they died, here's why they were there to begin with. So the two girls reportedly entered the wrong neighborhood, an area controlled by a cartel faction. And guys, local traffickers accused them of having ties to a robber group. They were captured, interrogated on camera, forced to deny affiliations, tortured, and then executed with close-range gunshots to the head. The next day, both of their bodies were found in the exact same area where the video had been recorded. Guys, this one was genuinely hard to watch, especially because the girl in the black dress was so fucking hot. And on a more serious note, I do not recommend anyone go looking for this video.
That was ignorant as shit. He talking about not for the other one. That was just ignorant. Rest in peace to both of them, man. Usually if somebody in a rival cartel put an allegation on you, you're not beating that.
We're not playing any more games. You are agitating my dog. I told you late at night my guard dogs are out, and they're out. I'm not gonna be babysitting. You broke into the property at 3 in the morning.
That what you see?
They're gonna come out.
I just came to bless you and your dog.
You need to leave now. You need to leave now. I'm letting them out. Don't come any closer. I'm gonna let them out.
You don't have to let them out.
I'm gonna let them out. They're here and they're waiting.
Don't do that.
I'm gonna leave. The police has been looking for 4 days now. There's no one around. This is my place. I don't know where you're coming from. I don't know where you're coming from.
I just came to bless you.
I'm letting my dogs out.
Don't do that.
Changes up here. What the hell?
The same woman has wandered onto his property again. It's past midnight, but she keeps saying that she, quote,
I just came to bless you and your dog.
You need to...
Weird. Then, when he turns around to let his guard dogs out, she vanishes from sight. The dog trainer has no idea where she went or how she even got onto his property in the middle of the night. So far, the police have been unable to find this strange woman, leaving the dog trainer paranoid that she might turn up again. If you
I think I've seen this one before. She definitely weird. And then he need to get some weapons. He living out in the middle of nowhere by himself. Or just living out in the middle of nowhere, period. Then she talk about she came to bless him. She sound like a vampire, and they could explain that's how fast she is.
2024, deputies from the Volusia County Sheriff's Office in Florida rolled up on a disabled vehicle on the side of the road, expecting to find a stranded driver and nothing more. What they found instead was a 30-year-old man inside the car, kicking the windshield out from the inside, and the moment the deputy made contact, he could feel that whatever was sitting in that passenger seat wasn't fully a person anymore. The man's eyes were locked on something nobody else could see, and his body was moving like it was being pulled by strings the deputy couldn't trace.
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Going out for 44 Central.
44.
Can you start me rescue, please? He's definitely on something.
I copy that.
Hey, what's going on, man? You take anything?
Your mom, dude.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Here.
Yeah, he definitely was on something. And he actually said he was high. When he said, what's wrong with you? He said, hi.
This is not just old footage. Something about this video is seriously wrong. People say this was found in a collection of early recordings, completely unedited, just raw footage. At first it looks normal, just black and white clips of people, but then you start noticing it. Their faces, the way they move, doesn't feel human. Their expressions stretch too far, like their skin doesn't have limits. Their smiles feel forced, unnatural, almost like they're learning how to act human. And the scariest part, they don't react to it at all. No pain, no hesitation, just normal to them. Some clips show their faces shifting in ways no real person can control, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. People online are convinced this isn't just old footage. They think something else is in these videos, something pretending to be human, and for a split second it slips.
No, what the fuck that was, but that, bro, so much weird shit was going on in the 50s to like the 80s, bruh. Area 51 and all of that. It's hard to say what's out this motherfucker.
This is one of the most disturbing videos found in the Epstein files. In the video, Epstein is filming himself very closely. You can see swelling in his mouth and strange, uncontrolled lip movements. At first, the video does not seem shocking. So why did it have such a big impact online? Some internet users connected it to a very rare and deadly disease linked to certain practices that cannot be named directly here. This disease is called Kuru, a brain disorder first discovered in the 20th century among people in Papua New Guinea. Kuru is not caused by a virus or bacteria. It is caused by prion, which are damaged proteins that slowly destroy the brain. It works in a similar way to mad cow disease. What looks strange in the video is not the mouth swelling, because Kuru does not cause visible swelling. The strange part is the uncontrolled mouth movements. In brain diseases, early signs can include loss of muscle control and speech.
This teenager claimed he had found a way to leave our reality, and after that, he disappeared. In 2010, a high school student uploaded a video where he explained the fourth dimension. At first, everything seemed normal. He was sitting in his room, calm, explaining how dimensions work using simple drawings and easy examples. But very quickly, something felt off. He didn't speak like someone learning. He spoke like someone who already knew. According to him, our world is like a three-dimensional box, and everything we see is trapped inside it. But he also explained that this box might not be closed, that there could be a higher dimension where time is not a line, but a real place. Somewhere you could move through, like walking across a room. The video went viral. Millions of people watched it, and some began analyzing every detail, every word, as if he was trying to reveal something more. Then suddenly, everything stopped. No more videos, no more messages, no activity at all. And that's when the theory started. Some people believe he discovered something he was never supposed to understand. Others think he tried to prove it, and that this video might not have been just an explanation.
I remember Shorty too, for real though. It's amazing what he discovered, and I wouldn't doubt if he got up out of here. And if he didn't, he going do it. Shit, he might already be on his way to ascension.
She had given birth to a baby girl, Candelise, in 2006 when she was only 17. By late 2008, Carly had been seeing a 34-year-old man named Daniel Holdom for around 2 months and wanted a fresh start. So, in early November, she packed her car and left Alice Springs with him and Candelise. To Carly's family, the decision came out of nowhere. Her Aunt Sharon would later tell 60 Minutes Australia that the announcement was, quote, a bit of a shock. Their plan was to head south down the Stewart Highway and find work in Adelaide. By mid-November 2008, Carly's life started falling apart. She called Tanya Weber her mother's best friend and the closest thing she had to a second mother. She was crying and saying she'd made a mistake leaving with Daniel and wanted to come home.
For a week and a half after she left, she rang me up. She was crying. She just said to me that she thought she f***ed up. she wanted to come home by the sounds of things. And I said, well, I can book a flight, I can pay for a flight, do you have money? No, it's okay. And by the end of the conversation, she was sort of back to her giggly laughing self, so I didn't think too much more of it.
Sadly, this was the last time anyone who ever loved Carly would hear her voice.
In 2012, CCTV footage began circulating online showing what appeared to be a man inside a convenience store. The video starts off relatively normal, with the man casually walking over to a fridge and grabbing a drink. But without warning, the situation suddenly takes a strange turn when the man begins acting in a completely unnatural way.
The fuck?
The man suddenly becomes stiff and begins shaking, all while looking around as if he's not fully in control of his own body. He appears unable to speak, only letting out loud grunts before suddenly collapsing onto the floor. Despite the footage being online for over a decade, what actually happened remains a mystery. The most common theory is that the footage captured a man being possessed by a ghost. Possession is believed to cause sudden loss of control over the body. Because the man suddenly becomes stiff and appears unaware of his surroundings, some viewers believe the video could be showing something paranormal.
Man, at first I thought he was doing that because he wasn't trying to pay for that drink. But I don't know. I couldn't tell if he was possessed or if he was having a seizure. I don't know. Let me know what you think though.
Uncanny Expeditions is a YouTube channel dedicated to exploring abandoned and mysterious locations. Among its content, camping trips around Area 51, the highly classified U.S. military base long associated with countless UFO rumors, are some of its most attention-grabbing videos. Most of the time, nothing unusual happens, but in this video, the creator believes he may have captured something out of the ordinary, something compelling enough that long-standing theories are no longer so easy to dismiss.
You can see the radar too. They blast it this way downrange.
As he approaches the western perimeter fence of the facility, he comes across a small gate. A sign clearly reads, "No drones," a familiar sight in heavily restricted areas.
All right, I got a little better vantage point. Now I can get an up-close look at the radar and the buildings here.
He continues toward the main gate, hoping to observe some kind of activity, but the only thing visible is a few security vehicles sitting motionless in the darkness.
Got a couple different security cameras out front there.
At this point, one thing needs to be emphasized. Never attempt to trespass into places like this. These areas are tightly secured, and crossing barriers or approaching without authorization can lead to very serious consequences. After some time observing, he leaves the fence line and moves farther away, climbing a hill with a direct view overlooking the entire facility. He sets up camp there, preparing for a long night. At first, there are only a few scattered signs of activity. But everything begins to change when he takes out his night vision equipment. All of the runway lights have been shut off. Clearly, this is not something they want recorded. Still, using a PVS-14 night vision device combined with binoculars, he manages to capture footage that is enough to make viewers stop and think.
Wow, this looks crazy. They got it rotating up there on that pylon. Security truck down there making another pass. I don't know why they have their hazards on.
I thought they was coming for him.
So what exactly appears in the video? A UFO, as many people believe, or simply an extremely advanced military aircraft being tested in secrecy? I don't know, and the person filming does not draw any conclusions either. Perhaps among those watching, someone understands better what is happening in this footage and will share their answer in the comments section. On the 6th day of May 2019, the YouTube channel Connor Kelly uploaded a video documenting his exploration of the abandoned McCoy gold mine in the Nevada desert. What was supposed to be a fun family adventure, however, quickly turned into a deeply unsettling experience, one that would likely stay with them for the rest of their lives. At first, the mine exploration seemed fairly uneventful. The group remained quiet to avoid triggering an accidental cave-in, something they even emphasized through text displayed on the screen.
Do you see that reflection?
But after about a minute and a half of moving deeper into the mine, Connor noticed something ahead that reflected light in a strange and unnatural way along the tunnel floor.
It's shoe.
Oh,
Is that like a fossil? Or human?
okay. Wait, don't move, Wyatt. So that's bone over there? Yeah, Dad.
Check it out.
So this is more than a little disconcerting. It's just a pile of shoes and there's some bones in there.
There's like bones. There's bones.
Pile of shoes and bones down there. Well, that's where the Yeti leaves his victims. Thanks, Shane. Hey, Wyatt. Fall back. Wyatt.
There's like ribs and stuff.
Dude, let's let Shane take point here.
Why would they go further in?
What made the pile even more disturbing was the variety of shoes. Many were clearly modern, while others were models released more than 30 years earlier. How could such a random collection of footwear end up inside an abandoned gold mine, hidden deep in the middle of nowhere?
That's a bone right there. Actually, there's quite a few bones in this. No, it looks like a cow or a horse. Way too big for a human. So, I kind of want to see what's in there. In there, there's nothing spotted right there. Oh, is that actually water? Yeah. So we can't go over there. Can we let's go down so the camera can get a better shot of that skeletal thing?
Be careful because it's wet there, so don't go.
They be geeking, risking their life to catch certain footage, like of a skeleton, bro. You zoom that motherfucker in. They don't know what's in there. Mountain lions, Yeti, whatever. And only one person got the strap. You're like, yeah, Shane, what about the but they still want to go deeper. Y'all want Shane to catch a body or Shane to get bodied? Let me know what y'all think about those videos down in the comments. I know all of them wasn't real, but they was very intriguing. And a lot of that stuff still don't have an explanation for it. And if any of y'all do, please be kind enough to share it down in the comment section. If you made it this far in the video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you can be notified when I drop a video or updated when I'm updating you on the old one. We're on our way to 250 subscribers. Thanks to you all for tapping into the channel. I really appreciate it. If you got any clips that you want to send me, throw it in the X community, which the link is down in the description. And if you want to see me live, guys, catch me every morning on TikTok at 8 p.m. TikTok.com/TayWizzle276 and every day at 5 p.m. on Kick.com/TayWizzle, except for Saturdays. Thanks to everybody for tapping into the channel, showing y'all love and support. I really appreciate it. I'ma holla at y'all on the next video. Make sure you check your house before you turn the lights out. Make sure all your pets is really your pets and not skinwalkers. Make sure you lock your doors and windows and don't let the bed bugs bite. So, thank you for watching.
She didn't have to cut me off. We were nothing.